Hey guys, and welcome to a new episode of my Ironman series. So yeah, we're already on episode 8, and I don't really have anything to say this week in terms of announcements, but I will say that I'm running on no sleep since like a good 30 hours ago. So yeah, I'm just gonna take it slow, and it might be a longer episode due to that, but hopefully it will still be enjoyable. And with that said, let's jump right into this shit. Alright, so the first thing that I did was, honest to God, the hardest thing that I've ever done on Ironman, by far. Just kidding, it was actually the Goblin Diplomacy quest. Obviously, super easy. I don't know why it took me 8 episodes to do this quest, but I do now have a reason to do it because I'm working on the Goblin quest series. Because I do want to finish Chosen Commander, which is the final one before the Mighty Fall, and that will give me 20,000 agility, thieving, and strength. Now that doesn't seem like a lot for how much work I have to put in, but because I have to do the quest anyway, might as well get the most benefit out of it. Anywho, once I was done with that quest, I went and did the next one, and that was the fishing contest. Again, super easy. Got a bit of fishing experience from that, and then I actually did start the real Goblin quests, the first one being Lost Tribe. I do want to say before I forget, the clips might look weird because they have overlays and text and stuff, and that's because I recorded them from a stream. For some reason, my raw recordings blew up on my computer, and they just did not work. I don't know. And when I say blew up, I mean they legit exploded on my computer, so I have no idea what happened there. So I apologize if it's distracting. Anywho, on to the next quest, Death to the Dorgeshan. This is a very important quest because it unlocks a really good way of getting jewelry, especially for Ironman, and I'll go over that later in the video. After that, I did the Another Slice of Ham quest, which again, was not super difficult. I think it was a little tedious, if I remember, but after that I think I was grinded out on quests. I didn't want to do any more, so I took a break and I went and tried out the method for the jewelry like I was talking about. And these are the ham storerooms. So you go to the ham hideout and then go down a trap door. And down there are ham guards that can be pickpocketed for keys. And then there's also chests in little rooms that require specific types of keys. I decided I was just going to thieve the ham guards for like 30 minutes, see how many keys I got, and I ended up with 100 of them between the 4 types. And as you can see, when you open the chest, you get a ton of different types of jewelry. You get sapphire, you get emerald, you get ruby, and you can also get diamond. Now obviously sapphire is definitely the most common. I was basically going for sapphire necklaces, emerald rings, and emerald necklaces. The reason for the sapphire and emerald necklaces is for porters through divination, and those are the items that automatically bank certain items when you get kills or when you skill. And of course, getting sapphire necklaces for games necklaces too later on doesn't hurt. Same with the emerald rings for rings of dueling. And here we are with everything made. I have all of the porters completed. To make these, I had to go do divination for a bunch of energy because I needed vibrant energy for the emerald ones, and I think I needed bright energy for the sapphire ones. But now, why did I get all these porters? So, I have this plan of going to cockroaches and making all the carapace into the carapace legs and then elking them for money. Because again, I've been saying in many episodes I do want to get Kingdom started, so I need a lot of cash. Now I know it's probably most efficient for me to go do Slayer, just camp like Aberrant Spectres or something, but honestly, I just want to try this one out, you know? So yeah, good luck me. I'm gonna go camp the cockroaches for an eternity. No, did that just happen? I literally just got a tooth half, like right after that. Holy shit. So, I actually have a full key now. Oh my god. Okay, so once we finish cockroaches, we can go check out what I get from that. Hopefully I can get like coal or iron ore or something like that. Not to mention you get a free dragonstone. Can't argue with that. Finally, we're finally done. That took like 4 hours. I'm not even shitting you guys. Alright, so let's look at the carapaces in the bank. And it looks like we're at around 1,100 carapaces. Plus I had 71 in the bank from a previous time I was here, like in episode 4 or some shit. Not just for experience, like that's just good to get herbs. And then, yeah, I do want to mention the charms too. Like, look at those crimsons. Anyway, though, it is kind of unfortunate that the experience here, in terms of combat experience, is borderline garbage. Like, it is nothing to write home about. But as for the GP drops and like the rune items that I elked during this stuff, I made like 450k from that. So not only will I get a bunch of money from the carapaces, but you do get money just from the normal drops as well. Alright, good luck me on my first ever crystal key. Wow, that is so crap. I guess I got my loop half back, so whenever I get another tooth half of key, we can come back here and try my luck again. Hopefully, I'll be a tad bit luckier. Alright, I finished all the crafting for the carapace, and that put me up to 57 crafting, which is nice because I obviously need 61 for Lunar still. Any time shaved off of doing silver bars is fine by me. Ooh, we're in the heat of the elking, and I got to 72 magic. Getting places. Hey, just finished all the elks. That was not bad at all. I honestly was just focusing on my main account while I just spam clicked on this account. I ended up at 1.8 mil from all of the cockroach kills, and I already had 500k beforehand, so we are sitting at 2.3 mil cash. What a day well spent, I must say. Because keep in mind, that was all in one day. All of those porters and all those kills, that was one day. Oh, I'm exhausted. But it's a great feeling after finishing those kingdom quests all the way back in episode 5, and then kind of just putting off getting money until now. Oh, it's so nice to actually start this shit. So as for what I did with my kingdom, I put in 2 mil right away. That'll last me a couple weeks, like about, I think, 2 weeks until I get back to the 7.5 mil. And then, if you're wondering, I did put 9 workers on maples and then 6 on herb. Now, the reason I did 9 on maples is because if you put 10 on maples, you get like 880 logs or something like that. And if you put 9, you get like 803 logs. And you get 1 bird's nest every 100. So, if you keep your approval rating to 100%, you will get 8 bird's nests on 9 or 10. So you might as well just put 9 on maples, and then you'll have an extra one for herb or whatever else you do. That only really works if you keep your approval rating like above 97%. Just keep that in mind. And for now, I am putting it on herb because I want to get as many herbs as possible for the future when going for extremes. But I may opt to put it into like hardwood, like the teaks or the mahogany, or coal, or something like that. I'll probably fiddle around, but for the most part, maples will be the mainstay because I will need a ton of maples for fletching, fire making, and I also need them for simple parts when I get invention. Yeah, maple logs are crucial for Ironman. Alright, so as a little change of pace, I wanted to do the quests for monkfish because I'm getting really tired of lobster. It just does not heal enough, and it would be nice to get my fishing up because I think I've mentioned this before. I'm not 100%, but I do want to do deadliest catch for the deposit box for the teak logs on Ape Atoll, or Ape Atoll, however you say that. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this, but yeah, I need 70 fishing for that. So monkfish, definitely need to get into that. So the first quest I need to do is Garden of Tranquility. And yeah, the first quest I gotta do is Garden of Tranquility. This one is just a bunch of waiting. It's really not that bad. And yeah, I was pretty much right. It took about an hour and a half of waiting. It was only like really 20-30 minutes of actual quest, if not less. Okay, so I took a little break from the questing and I went and did a mole reaper task. And after finishing, I decided it was due time to actually go and exchange my skins and claws for bird's nests and all those seeds. I have so many kills in the bank, so it's going to be interesting to see what we're at. Holy shit, that's a lot of good seeds. I was not expecting that many. So yeah, 3 yew seeds, 2 maples, 1 willow, not to mention 36 watermelon seeds. I'll take it. Plus it's a ton of bird's nests for whenever I have to make a bunch of brews, for herbal experience, or, just for supplies. Yeah, keep in mind this is only from like 75 giant moles that I did all during Reaper tasks. I can't wait to see what I get from the kingdom, because those bird's nests are even better. They're like the ones that give you guaranteed tree seeds, pretty much. And we hit 62 fishing. That is the level for the sweet, sweet monkfish. Goodbye, lobsters. I will probably never fish you again unless I have to for some random bullshit. But we're going to say hello to monkfish. We'll scratch that. I had to get 62 cooking first. But now that's done. I still do have a bunch of lobsters I have to cook, but we can hold off on that. I have a bunch of food ready now. And, I was really only going for the 62. And that leads us to the 2 fairly long quests that I have to do before Swan Song. Let's do this. First up is Shiloh Village. Good luck me. Oh, we're done. That was a lot faster than I remembered it being. I say that for like every quest, but I don't remember having any good, fond memories of this quest. But that was putting me to sleep. And now it is the dreaded one small favor. Seeing as the Shiloh Village was fairly easy, I'm sure this will also be easy and surprising. Alright, that was not too bad. Took me over an hour, just a bit over. But I'll fucking take it. 20k Herblore experience. Hell yeah. And we're also done with Swan Song now. It's time to get on that monkfish grind. I'm a wee bit salty right now, guys. Okay, so I had a Dagonoth King's Reaper task, and my buddy JJ offered to buy an instance because he wanted to kill the other 2 and have me do Rex. So it's kind of like a mutual arrangement. So obviously I agreed. I had a Reaper task to do. So yeah, he got a dragon hatchet. So that was fun. Very nice to see. But congrats to him at least. I don't want to be completely salty, but I want to dehatch it. Someone gets it right next to me. It's gonna darken my outlook, man. But I can't completely complain because I had a really crazy drop. I got a 47 prayer potion rare drop table drop. That might not seem like much, but 47 prayer potions at this point in time is so many. Guess how many I had in the bank at this point? That's right, 0. I had 0 prayer potions in the bank. I had, I have a decent amount of Lunars, so it's not like the end of the world, but like, fuck that, I'm not going to get the snape grass. It's way too much work. So yeah, getting 47 is crazy good. That saves me so much time for like Lunars, at least in this current stage. I know like later on prayer potions are a joke, but right now that is a great thing. It will allow me to have a sigh of relief. I also got 55 Slayer from that Reaper task. Thank you, Death. I think it's time to switch gears because now that we're done with Swan Song, even though we do still have, a couple goblin quests to do, those can wait. But for sure, I do want to get into temple trekking. I've been hyping it up for several episodes now. I need to do it for the silver bars for crafting. I need to do it for the faster barrows trips, etc. It's something I gotta do. So let's get into that right now. Yes, there we go. That is the first level 99 companion. And the reason why I got Jane, or however you say her name, to 99 first is because she gives you the Ouroboros druid pouch. And what that does is it's basically an unlimited druid pouch. That means I do not have to give 2 shits about ghasts anymore. And I can put it in my tool belt, which is even better. So, sweet. Dean is level 99 now. My man. So there's only one more person to max on the Bird or Rot side, because Jane is also on this side, which kind of scares me, because I'm already, done with this side. I have to do both routes to make it efficient. Yeah, it's not looking good. I think the last one here is the girl who never attacks, and she's very hard to level up, so I think it'll balance out, but it's just kind of weird. Alright, so I finished today's temple trekking. As you saw, I got 2 of the people already done. Again, I'm going for all of them in the 99, and yeah, this was around 3 hours of work tonight, and the majority of the time was just letting my followers level on the creatures, so it was extremely slow. I'm not really expecting much from this. There's not really that many tickets. Pretty much expecting 3,000 silver bars. Hopefully it's around there. Ooh, 4.6k. That's a lot higher than I thought it would be. Holy hell. I didn't realize how many you get from the red tickets. You get so many. Anyway, though, if you're wondering, I do need 20,000 silver bars for 75 crafting, which I need for Prif, obviously. But the main goal is just to get to, 10k or something. I do want to get a bunch of bowstrings as well for fletching. And that's for a future thing I will discuss. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the 20k bars plus the bowstrings, so I'm going to have to cut back on the bars for now. I could always train crafting through dungeoneering if need be. It's not the end of the world. Anyway, though, I do have a summoning daily challenge to make cockatrice familiars or whatever, so I have to go kill them and get the cockatrice eggs. What in the fuck? You gotta be kidding me. I got a cockatrice head? No way. I'm here for the daily challenge. That's all I'm here for. But let's be real. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any practical uses. But it's still nice to see. I mean, I'm not going to complain about getting a drop like that. That's pretty sick. Anyway, finished that daily challenge. Got me to 47 summoning. Easy peasy. And we're back to temple trekking. So Zachary Bragg from the Canifis route is now level 99. So that is 3 out of 6 completed. Another thing, this also means I have the shortcut from Canifis to Morton. So I'm just going to keep that voice crack in. That was beautiful. As I was saying, the trapdoor behind the Canifis bar usually leads you to the tunnels, and then you take the boat and you get to Morton. It takes a little while, but now it's an instant shortcut. So if I click the trapdoor there, it'll instantly teleport me to Morton, which is really nice for barrows. I'm not sure if the Games Necklace Berderot Telly is faster. All I know is the Berderot Telly has a bank really close by. I know Canifis does too, but I really would have to see which one's faster. Either way, I'm going to get both. So I guess it's a moot point. Alright, another milestone. Pazuzu from the Canifis route is now level 85. Sadly not 99 yet, but what this means is I now have the full constructor's outfit. Whenever I go do construction, I'll get 6% more experience, I believe is what it is. That'll save me a decent amount of planks. Spoiler alert, 6% of them. But yeah, this is one of the main reasons you should do temple trekking on your Ironman. It's really nice to get this thing, considering construction is really annoying if there isn't an event going on, making it easy, like the Christmas event we had not too long ago. I do want to say it's too bad I don't have any lumberjack clothing yet from the temple trekking, because I need that for woodcutting, because I need woodcutting for branches of Darkmire. I need level 76, so it'd be nice to have that outfit completed. So I think what I'm going to do is, even if I get all of the companions to level 99, I'm going to stay here for the full lumberjack outfit. I think that would be the most efficient. So judging by my luck with the lumberjack outfit, we're going to be here a long while. Another day, another milestone. We just hit level 500. Total level 500 for all of my companions. What that means is my games necklaces now have a teleport to Berderot. Again, like I said, I don't know if that's better than the shortcut in Canifis, but this is going to come in handy in general, especially for the vampire quests later on, I'm sure. If anything, barrows is now a task I want to do because the banking is so nice now. It's over. We did it. We finally did it. After God knows how many hours, everyone is maxed now. I honestly don't know how long this took. It was well over 10 hours. Easy. So good to be done with that. But I currently only have 3 out of 4 lumberjack pieces, so I have to camp for the last piece. This could be an ultimate troll. Please be nice to me, temple trekking. Just a few seconds after that, I got 75 magic. That is a really good milestone. It doesn't really unlock anything I can use yet, but if anything, I can use the greater Runic Staff from Runespan. I just need 90 rune crafting. I will go for that eventually because that'll be a tier 75, and that'll be my weapon until either an Armadillo Battle Staff if I go for that, or Chaotic Staff, honestly. So it's going to be a good weapon. It's good to be at 75. I can also do the fire spell. Yeah, really, really good. I think now is the time to start training defense, because I really need higher defense. I'm just getting owned everywhere I go. Plus I need 65 for King's Ransom, so might as well get on the grind. There we go, got the top now. Now I have the full lumberjack outfit, and yeah, it didn't take that long after the previous clip, but I'm pretty sure all of it is complete. The only thing we could do this more for is more silver bars or more bowstrings. That's honestly what I'm going to do it for in the future, if ever. So it's nice to be done. And I do want to show you guys, I opened up all of my tokens that I had, and that got me 6,200 silver bars, and then 4,100 bowstrings. So if you put that into the bank, I'm sitting at like 5,500 bowstrings because I had like, 1,000 from when I made the flax into bowstrings in the last episode. And yeah, it also puts me up a little bit over 10,000 silver bars. I guess it's time to go use those silver bars. Time to AFK. Hello, 61 crafting. Now's the time for Lunar Diplomacy. I am so hyped. But before we do that, I made some games necklaces so we can do our Barrows task. I got another Reaper of it, so good luck me. I had such a good trip last time, as you guys saw in the last episode. It was so lucky. Hopefully we can replicate that. Oh my god, no fucking way. No way. I just got my third item from Barrows, right? Which in of itself is crazy enough. But no. It had to be another Varix item. I got a Varix flail. I'm honestly speechless right now. Why am I so lucky on this game? Like, why am I so lucky on this game? That's so good because I'm literally 3 for 3 for Varix at Barrows. And that means I'm 3 out of 4 of the items I need for one of the Mauritania elite tasks, I believe, which it's one of the hardest tasks in all of Ironman. So I swear to God, I'm gonna have a full set of Varix for when I train melee at post level 70. Damn. And with that, we're done with another Reaper task. I swear, I'm training defense so fast, going from a level 75 skill to, my defense level, it's so much faster. Just 12 of these Barrows chests brought me to 58 defense from 54. That is a pretty good jump. And we did it! Lunar Diplomacy is now completed. God, those puzzles during the end part of the quest can be really tedious, but I'm glad that I'm done with them. I finally have the Lunar Armor now, which is tier 60 DPS gear. So it's a direct buff to my existing skeletal armor, sorry. I'm not going to get rid of the skeletal just yet. I want to keep it just in case I need some welfare gear, quote unquote, so I can bring into wilderness or something. But yeah, this is really nice. My mage is really coming along. Also, the Lunar Spellbook will definitely prove useful, especially later in the game. When I get 83 magic, I can use the Fertile Soil spell, which will essentially eliminate the need for Super Compost, which is very nice, but obviously I need to get that magic level. And then there's just several lunar spells that in the future could really benefit me, but for now, I'm mainly just hyped about the Lunar Armor, dude. Also, going along with the upgrades, I wanted to upgrade to a Gothic Staff. You know how I got the Zami Staff and the Zami Cape when I first went and got the tier 60s? So the Gothic Staff actually has a better special. It's the one that drains the enemy's defense by 5%. And it does insane damage. It really comes in handy because it's another really good threshold at my level. And yeah, I think Gothics will probably serve me well instead of the Zami. So that was a good upgrade. But to use the spell, I have to cast Divine Storm 100 times in the Mage Arena. It was pretty easy. Not really much to say there. But yeah, got the spec now, and it's absolutely amazing. It's going to make the Reaper tasks generally a lot faster. It's kind of dumb I didn't do this sooner, honestly. Thank you to JJ for letting me know that I should switch. And yeah, I think that does it for the episode. That was a very long episode, I feel like. That was really fun. A lot of good things happened, and I apologize if I didn't have the energy that I normally have during these videos, but I gotta reiterate, I am just not awake right now. I am so dead. Anywho, let's look at where we ended off in the episode in terms of my skills. It looks like we ended at 1570 total, which is an increase of 63 since the last one, and we are now over 10 million total experience. Damn, this Ironman is seriously coming along nicely. I am so enjoying this series. I hope you guys are also enjoying it as much as I am, and I do want to say this, that I cannot believe the support I've had recently from you guys on YouTube and on Twitch, and I do want to say thank you to all my supporters from my Twitch subscribers, my donators on Twitch. I do want to say that there's a donator on my Twitch, Discard 200 mil, perfect name. He's fucking insane. But really, I do want to say that I have been having the most fun on Runescape and on YouTube and everything than I've ever had before. I am so into it right now. Anyway, with that, if you want to talk to me in-game, join my friends chat, fatnooblet. Also follow me on Twitter. You get updates on what I'm working on and all that fun stuff, like when I'm about to stream or my plans for streaming and that sort of thing. So definitely make sure to follow me over there. I'm also trying to get a lot more into my main account again to make more videos on that. So instead of just straight Ironman like I've been doing generally, there's going to be a lot more variety in content, which should be pretty good. But hopefully I can still keep this series weekly. If I get super busy, I might have to skip a week, but for the most part, it should be weekly going forward. So again, hope you guys enjoyed. And with that all being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.